What's up, guys? If you are into music reaction channels that are honest, raw, and authentic, look no further. You found your destination. It is the Tazzz and Philly Show. Welcome to our journey.
And make sure that you subscribe below and enjoy the show.
What is good, you sexy son of a guns? It is Philly. That is Tazzz. It's the Tazzz and Philly Show, and we are back with another reaction video. Hello, everyone. Happy Friday night. It is the weekend, and we are back with another reaction video. Alip Ba Ta. Welcome back, all the alipers. This is a cover, I believe, of System of a Down's Toxicity. And I actually think he sings on this from what Tazzz was saying. So that'll be new to the wrinkle so far, because there's nothing that I've heard has him singing in it. So we'll see if his voice is as elite as his guitar playing. With that said, I mean, System of a Down is a pretty interesting rock band, kind of eclectic in their sound, and they're like a harder rock, so I'm curious. Now, they do have some slower, more melodic melodies that they do throw. They weave them in and out of some of their harder riffs that they have. So I'm curious what he does with this. It should be interesting. But I'm familiar with the original, so I'm curious how true to form he keeps it. But with that being said, welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the Leapers, all the Fantastics, and Tazzz. I guess, give your thoughts or any shout outs, and then we'll get into it.
I've heard of System of the Down, but I don't know if I've heard of any of their music. I guess we'll find out if this is one song maybe I have. But nonetheless, it's going to be by Alip Ba Ta with a guitar. And I did also hear that he might be singing on this. So this would actually be a treat if he is, because we've never heard him sing before at all. So this is a shout out request. If I do say your name wrong, I apologize, but this shout out goes to Ja-Renee Goyank with a Z. So Ja-Renee Goyank, this song is for you. Let's get right into it. We'll comment afterwards because I'm really excited to see if, in fact, he is singing. We'd love to know what his voice sounds like. So here we go. Wait a minute.
Confusion is software version 7.0. Looking at life through the eyes of a child. It is just a pastime activity. Cause toxicity, ever city. Yeah, what do you want is sudden, now somewhere between the silence and sleep. Somewhere between the secret and silence and sleep. This disorder, disorder. More wood for the fires, light neighbor, flash like reveries, dark in the headlight of a truck. Eating seed, just a pastime activity. Cause toxicity of our city, yeah, why on the one? How do you want disorder? Now, somewhere between that secret, silence in sleep. Somewhere between the secret, silence and sleep. Disorder, disorder.
Wow. What am I doing? Wow. That was really a nice treat because we were wondering if he could sing, because not everybody can sing or whatever. He was very good at harmonizing. I don't know the song, so I don't know. I couldn't really tell if he was singing it in English or Indonesian because I don't know how the song goes. Like maybe that's how the guy sings.
So he's singing it in English.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I didn't know. But it still sounded, you still can pick up harmony. So I still was able to tell, like, oh wow, he's got good harmony. It was nice. It was nice and tender. It went with the acoustics. I just love acoustic guitar playing and like his little tricks that he does with his fingers and the flicks and stuff here and there, which is great. So although I don't know the original song, like if I thought that this was a Leap song, it sounded really, really good. It was a nice surprise to actually hear his voice. So pleasantly happy about that. I liked it. What do you say, Philly? Wow.
Um, I don't know, man. I didn't dislike it. I'll say that. And I mean, obviously, he's a really good guitar player. The melody was there. I mean, it was true to that. I could pick out what he was doing. Maybe from knowing the original song, it's throwing me off a little bit. But that's not really an excuse because all the other covers that he has done. One of the biggest things I said is I thought he did it really good justice and kind of made it his own thing, but still it sounded real good. I thought his voice sounded good. Like I thought his guitar playing was good. Out of all the ones we listened to, this one, I didn't like this one as much. I didn't think it was bad at all. I really don't. I mean, I don't want any of the alipers or anything to think like I dislike him or because I don't. If you watch the reactions, I'm a fan and I think he's a really good an elite guitar player. First time I've heard him sing, he I think carried a tune and the melody was there. It's just that the way the song is constructed originally, I don't know, it just is throwing me off a little bit. I'm a little on the fence. Not that I disliked it. It's just it's not my favorite cover that he's done.
All right, that's fair enough. Let's vote then. So explain really quickly about that for new people.
All right. Well, anybody new to the channel, this is ass or pass. Basically, if the song sucks, we will give it a thumbs down because it's ass. And if the song is great, we'll give it a thumbs up because we passed it. And that's pretty much it. So Tazzz is going to count to 3. I'll drum roll. We'll rate this, and then we'll move on to the next reaction video. Tazzz, are you ready?
Yes. 3, 2, 1. Yes.
And I'll explain myself before I put my thumb up or thumbs down. I went to the pie chart here. trying to overweigh one thing over the other. And I want to give my
Ugh.
explanation as to why, because it's not just as simple as thumbs up, thumbs down for me on this. I'm going to pass it because I thought his voice
Was
was
that a thumbs
decent.
up?
Yeah, I said I'm
All
going
right.
to pass it because
All
I
right.
thought his voice was decent, and I like the guitar like melody that he played. I just don't think it was his best cover out of all the ones I've heard him do. So that's my biggest, I guess, criticism of it.
Okay, that's fine with me because we don't all like every song on people's album or whatever equally. So, all right, that's your least favorite, but you didn't hate it. Received. Message received. All right, close us out of
Well,
here.
I'm curious what you would have said if you would have heard the original, though. I am curious to see
It
what your thoughts
doesn't
would have been.
matter to me personally because they're not the same person, even, so if you like the original better, great, so like my point is I would not have changed my thought on voting for him if I knew the original song because he's
You
not the
might.
original. No, I wouldn't because I'm basing it on how did Alip sound. Alip sounded good. If the song if the way
Based
he
on what
sang
you
it,
know.
it doesn't matter to me. Like if let's say the original song was upbeat and all this stuff, and Alip comes mellows it out. I like the mellow version, but that's just me. You might like mellow versions least likely. That's you, so it
That's
doesn't matter.
that's okay. I mean, that's fine. That's not. It's not about just like up tempo or not up tempo for me. Like I don't
Whatever
just
the
dislike it
whatever the
because it's.
reason is the point. Is whatever reason you didn't particularly love it as much as his other ones. That's your personal opinion. Notice how I didn't like try to sway you because I'm not your brain. Just like when I make my opinions, you're supposed to respect my brain. So
I'm not trying to sway you. All I'm saying to
no,
you very simply
I'm
is,
talking about on the times where I do my pie chart, or the times I may give something a thumbs down. You
oh,
always
I know.
sound from another planet. I was like, why can't it have to be from another
No,
planet? Why can't that just be my brain?
you're from another planet because you genuinely have never heard of any band in the history of the world. It's like Tool, never heard of it. System of a Down, never heard of it. AC/DC, never heard of it. Like you don't know anything. So that's why I say you're from another planet. If I said, and I can't even take credit for this, Mike Kaufman actually put this in the comments. He's like, if I said, hey, have you ever heard of the Rectal Thumpers from England and you didn't know who they were, like I'd get it. But when somebody's like, have you ever heard of, I don't know, AC/DC, that's weird to us that you never heard of it. That's all.
That stereotype is saying because we all live in the United States, like we're supposed to know all United
They're
States famous artists. That's
they're
what your
not a
point
United
you're
States
trying to make.
band. AC/DC is not from the United States, so
Then why would you
you
say like
lost
if he said like the rectal thumpers that and it's from England? Why did you mention from England? Because it's not in the United States.
because they're still
Therefore, it
huge
would
in the
make
U.S.
sense.
It's like you're
That
not
makes
knowing
no
the
sense.
Beatles. Do you ever hear the Beatles before?
I heard of the Beatles, but I could probably name one or
Oh,
two songs that I've heard actually, because I didn't. Nobody was rocking to the. I wasn't rocking to the Beatles
I'll
back
just
in the
fucking leave
'80s.
it.
You giant turd.
The
All right,
'80s. The Beatles are
close
from
out
like
of
what are
here.
you talking? The '80s. The Beatles were like the '60s and the '50s.
How can I
'60s
say this?
actually.
How can I say the '60s when I wasn't born? That's why I said the '80s. It was the
Oh,
'80s
you
when I
got
was
you.
old enough to appreciate music.
I I
I didn't
understand. I
appreciate it
got
when I
you.
was 5. So
That's
you big
fine.
jerk. Close us out of here,
Okay.
damn it.
Anyway, thank you so much for being here. We're sorry for going out on a tangent. Just a little friendly
He's
banter.
sorry. Go ahead.
And apologize for bringing a gentleman in from Pluto. But sooner or later, I'll have a new partner from Earth, and he'll know more. So thank you so much for being here. I am Philly. That is Tazzz. We'll be back soon with another Alip Ba Ta video. Thank you guys so much for spending some time with us. You all have been great. We'll see you soon. I'm Philly. That's Tazzz. Peace.
Take it easy and keep it breezy.